Hey everyone! In today's video, I'll be giving a demo on the most fundamental and important steps for team captains when they're first building out their FlipGive team, which is to set up the player roster. Now, the player roster is essentially your players list, and so you want to make sure that you build a full roster so that you can get as many players as possible to keep the level of engagement high. Okay? All right, so to get started, I'm going to click on my team name on the top left-hand corner, and under settings, click on Set Up Player Roster. Now, I've already, I believe, set up a few players already. Perfect. Okay, and let's add a few more. So I have my players list beside me. I'm going to add Tony and the funding goal. So the funding goal essentially is how much you need that player to earn for the duration of your FlipGive team. So for example, my season is going to go for 6 months, and I've included fees like the registration fees, an equipment upgrade, as well as some fees associated to a tournament that's coming up at the tail end of the season. And it comes out to about $600 a player. All right, so I've added about 4 players so far, and obviously when that's done, it's going to be a lot bigger. And you can always click on that player again to adjust the funding goal or adjust the name at any time, okay? All right, so let's move on to the next step. I'm gonna go ahead and click on X and taken back to the settings page. And now I'm gonna click on Invite and Manage Team Members. So now that I've built my players list, you can see under each player, it's gonna say this player does not have any family members yet. Once you send out the invitations and they start to join and claim the player, they can then go out and invite family members to help support that player as well, okay? All right, so I'm gonna click on Send Invitations, and it's gonna show me this template here. So it includes things like the team invite code, which is at the top. I always recommend sending just the email itself because it has a lot of really great information that I want to communicate with my team. But if you want to, just copy the team code and send it via text message, WhatsApp, whatever it is, then you can go ahead and do that as well. So it includes things like it lists a few brands that the people that you're inviting might find really attractive, and it also has a link to for them to join the team now so that they can earn the $5 bonus, which is when your players or team members join the team, they have 14 days to make their first purchase, after which they'll get a $5 bonus from FlipGive as a way to help kickstart your team. All right, so let's click on Preview Invite Email. Perfect, so it's gonna open up my email provider here, and it's gonna have the template that we saw earlier on this email. All right. So once you're happy with the copy, you can go ahead and customize it and add anything you'd like. And once I'm happy, I can go ahead and send off the invitations to the players on that team. All right. Okay, so once we've done that, let's just go back to the invite page. Perfect. And again, you can always come back and set up your player roster and make any changes at a later time. We know that when the captains are first setting up the teams, you might not necessarily have the teams form yet. So you can always come back to this later and edit the team roster whenever you need to. But the goal is, again, to add as many players as you can so that we can keep the level of engagement high, and earn as much as possible for your team this year. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, please reach out again to our support team and we'll be able to help you out where you guys need. Thanks for watching.